A cute kitten of cat is doing makeup for the first time. A beautiful girl with long black hair was sitting in front of the mirror. She's just finished her makeup when suddenly she hears a small knock on the door. She turns her head slightly to see a little kitten who had wandered in. The kitten looked up at the girl and meowed softly before trotting over to the dressing table where the girl was sitting. She watched curiously as the kitten began to explore the different makeup products on the table. The girl couldn't help but smile at the sight of the adorable kitten playing with her makeup brushes. She reached out a hand to pet the kitten, and it purred loudly, rubbing its head against her fingers. After a while, the girl got an idea. She picked up a small brush and dipped it into a little bit of white eyeshadow. Then she started to draw whiskers on the kitten's face. At first, the kitten was a bit scared, but the girl was very gentle, and the kitten soon relaxed. It looked up at the girl with big, curious eyes as she continued to draw whiskers on either side of its nose. Once she was finished, the girl stepped back to admire her work. The kitten looked so cute with the white whiskers that she had drawn on. It purred happily and rubbed against her leg, thanking her for the new addition to its face. The girl laughed and scratched the kitten behind the ears. She couldn't believe how adorable it looked. She decided to take a picture of it and post it on social media with the caption, "My cat got a makeover." The post went viral, and the girl was surprised by the amount of likes and comments she received. Many people praised her for being so creative, and some even asked her to start a social media account for the cat. But the girl knew that her cat was just a normal animal and didn't want to put it through any extra stress. She was happy to have given it a little makeover, but she wasn't sure if she wanted to make it a regular thing. The kitten, on the other hand, seemed to love the attention. It enjoyed being pampered and getting all the treats that came with it. From that day on, the girl made sure to set aside some time each day to play with her kitten and give it some much-needed love and affection. They would cuddle on the couch together, and the girl would brush the kitten's fur until it was shiny and soft. Sometimes they would play with yarn or chase each other around the house, but the girl always made sure to end the playtime with some quality time on the couch. One day, the girl was brushing the kitten's fur when she noticed a small mat under its left front leg. She carefully brushed it out and found a tiny wound that had become infected. The girl's heart sank when she saw the state of the wound. She quickly picked up the phone and called the vet. When the vet arrived, he examined the kitten and gave it a shot of antibiotics. He also gave the girl some special ointment to apply to the wound every day. The girl was determined to nurse the kitten back to health. She fed it warm milk and gave it plenty of love and attention. Every day she would apply the ointment to the wound and clean it with a cotton swab. It was a long and tedious process, but the girl was patient and never gave up on the kitten. After several weeks of treatment, the wound finally began to heal. The girl was overjoyed and couldn't wait for the day when the kitten would be completely recovered. As the days passed, the kitten grew stronger and more energetic. It started to play with the girl's other cats and soon forgot about its painful past. One sunny afternoon, the girl was playing with the kitten in the backyard when it suddenly disappeared. She searched everywhere for it but couldn't find it anywhere. She was starting to get worried when she heard a meow coming from inside the house. She rushed to the door and opened it to find the kitten sitting on the kitchen floor. In its mouth was a small piece of string that it had found on the floor. The girl quickly took the string away from the kitten and gave it some fresh water. She was relieved to find that it was okay, but she couldn't help but scold it for running away. She picked up the kitten and hugged it tightly. As she looked into its big, innocent eyes, she knew that she couldn't be mad at it for long. She loved the kitten too much. She took the kitten back to the backyard and played with it until it was exhausted. When they finally went inside, the kitten curled up on the couch next to the girl and fell asleep. The girl couldn't help but smile as she watched the kitten sleeping peacefully. She had rescued this little animal from a life of pain and suffering, and now it was finally happy and healthy. She felt a sense of fulfillment that she had never felt before. From that day on, the girl made sure to spoil the kitten rotten. She bought it new toys and gave it the best food. She also took it to the vet for regular checkups to make sure that it stayed healthy. The kitten, in return, showered the girl with love and affection. It would rub against her legs, purr loudly, and greet her at the door every day. One day, the girl was sitting on the couch with her kitten when she had a brilliant idea. She picked up her phone and started recording a video of the kitten. She then posted the video on social media with the caption, "My cat's first makeover." The video quickly went viral, and the girl was shocked by the amount of views and comments she received. Many people were impressed by how well the kitten had turned out, and some even asked her to share her makeup routine. The girl couldn't believe that her simple makeover had caused such a stir, but she was happy to share her experience with others. She started posting more videos of her kitten and gained a large following of people who loved to see the adorable animal trying out different makeup products. The girl's friends were supportive of her new venture and encouraged her to keep posting videos. They helped her come up with fun ideas and even gave her tips on how to improve her videos. The girl was grateful for their support and knew that she couldn't have done it without them. As the months went by, the girl's social media account grew rapidly. She had never imagined that her cat would become an internet sensation, but it was all thanks to the cat's unique look and playful personality. The girl was excited to see where this new journey would take her, and couldn't wait to see what the future had in store for her and her cat. One day, the girl was sitting at her desk, working on her laptop, when she received an email from a local animal shelter. The subject line read, "Collaboration Opportunity." She clicked on the email and saw that the animal shelter was looking for people to promote their adoption events on social media. The girl was immediately interested and replied to the email. She had always been passionate about animal welfare and was eager to find a way to give back. The girl met with the staff at the animal shelter, and they discussed ways that she could help promote adoptions. She suggested posting videos on her social media account featuring animals from the shelter in hopes of finding them forever homes. The staff at the shelter loved the idea and agreed to let the girl film a few animals. The girl was excited to get started and couldn't wait to help the animals. She went to the shelter and spent time playing with the cats and dogs, trying to make them feel comfortable on camera. She filmed short videos of them playing, cuddling, and showing off their personalities. The girl then posted the videos on her social media account and encouraged her followers to consider adopting one of the animals. Her followers were touched by the plight of the animals, and many of them shared the posts with their friends and family. Soon, the videos started getting millions of views, and the girl's followers were eager to see more. The girl continued to work with the animal shelter and helped promote numerous adoption events. She also started a fundraising campaign to help cover the cost of medical care for animals in need. Thanks to her efforts, dozens of animals were adopted, and the animal shelter was able to raise thousands of dollars. The girl was overjoyed to see the impact that she was making and knew that she had found her passion. She continued to use her platform to help animals in need and became a vocal advocate for animal rights. The girl's story serves as an inspiration to others who want to make a difference in the world. She shows that one person can make a positive impact and that all it takes is a little creativity and compassion.